heatable shrink plastic. It's important to note with this that it does shrink to 1/3 its original size when heated. This is a 4-inch piece. Shrink plastic is thin and flexible and easy to cut. This Frosted Rough and Ready has a rough side and a smooth side. You can bake it in your oven, toaster oven, but not your microwave oven. When baking, follow the manufacturer's instructions. This process takes approximately 4 to 5 minutes to complete. Do not interrupt the heating process. It will flatten, and that tells you it is finished. You will notice that our shrink plastic is now 9 times thicker. It has shrunk to approximately 1/3 its original size. Our 4-inch piece now measures 1.5 inches. This material can be used as a great embellishment on any card. The great thing about frosted shrink plastic is that you can colorize it. Using the rough side, gently press it into an ink pad. Make sure it is evenly coated, but don't worry about getting too much ink onto it. As it shrinks, the color intensifies. Place it onto the pan with the ink side up. Bake according to manufacturer's instructions. As you can see, the plastic starts out paper thin. As it heats up, it shrinks, thickens up, and the color intensifies. Here are the two pieces for comparison. Notice the change in color intensity. This red metallic wire is a 20 gauge thickness. The lower the number, the thicker the wire. This blue metallic is a 24 gauge wire, a little bit thinner. And this gold wire is 26 gauge, which is very thin and quite pliable. Plastic coated wire is available in many different colors and gauges or thicknesses. Because of the coating, it's a little easier to work with on your hands and your tools. To make spirals on the ends of your wire, gently grasp the end with your tweezers, wrap it around the nose, and pull it off. Eyelets are great for fastening your project together, as well as adding a hint of color. Here we have the 1/16 eyelet. This is the 1/8 eyelet, and this size is the 3/16 eyelet. To set an eyelet, we will use a 1/8 inch anywhere hole punch. Place that hole punch onto our paper and using a hammer, gently tap the top. Pull it back and you will see that we have created a hole for our eyelet. Take the eyelet and pressing from front to back, flip it over and we will set it. This is an eyelet setter. The nib sits into the base of the eyelet. You want to ensure that your tool stays straight up and down. You don't want it to wobble or it will not set straight. Gently tap the top with the hammer a couple of times. You can see that it is starting to separate. At any point you can check your progress. Reattach and finish the eyelet. If desired, you can smooth it out. These are rub-on transfer letters. They are available in many different colors, shapes, and fonts. You will notice that there's a protective sheet in between the transfers so that they do not stick to each other. It is recommended that you work with one letter at a time. Place it down on the paper as it should read, and with the popsicle stick, gently rub over the letter. You will notice that the color changes as the letter transfers to the paper. Rub-on transfers work on a variety of material. You can use it on glass, metal, ribbon, fabric, and our shrink plastic.